Hello traders, this is Jay from daytradingsupport.net. I want to go over a recap for today's trading, which is Tuesday, June 14th, 2016. We're looking at the NASDAQ, the mini NASDAQ, which is symbol NQ. The contract expiry is September of 2016. So we have here the market open listed right here on the green marker. Shot to the upside. Be honest with you, I took one trade at this open in my live account. Took 5 ticks and then shut it down and then paper traded the rest. Now the reason for that is yesterday I had a very difficult day. It was a choppy day. The volume was not as high as I would have liked, and so I took some stops yesterday and I was not content. Wanted to make sure today was not going to be the same kind of day, so I decided to just focus on my strategy and setups. So now paper traded the rest. You can see I took some shorts here, took some longs here. We see a double top. When we broke this area here, this previous pivot was taken out. Then everything started going to the short side. So there's a lot of shorting opportunities. On the paper account, yeah, real easy to do when there's no money on the line. And, that was something crazy like 50 ticks or more. Um, but what I wanted to illustrate to you is how to gauge the volume. Um, let's take a look. I think it's underneath here. Let me pull this out of the way. Oh, where is it? There it is. So what I use as a gauge, I actually treat this like a gauge. I call this my tachometer, and what it is a 1 minute chart. So what I use the 1 minute chart for is to determine at any moment in time how much volume there is in the market. So as you can see here, market open was right here. Before market open, we had what I would consider low volume. Now you're asking yourself, how do we figure out what's low, what's high for volume? Well, I have this marked up, this blue marker, and this is on the NQ and the Dow. Both of those markets, I placed this marker at 500, roughly 500. And so that allows me to quickly look and scan with my eyes and see if we have any volume that is cresting average 500 contracts per minute or above. Today was extremely high volume compared to yesterday. Yesterday we were barely pegging the 500 contracts per minute. But today, huge amounts of volume. I have this orange marker at 1,000. Well, it went well above that. So that should have been a first indicator that, we were going to have a consistent day. Well, and I shouldn't say that because at open it's always going to be a lot more volume, but I was looking for a decay. Well, it kept consistent above 500 contracts per minute. So anyways, I use this minute chart and I keep it visible uh, while I'm trading. I don't use it for the candlestick patterns. I use it more for gauging how much volume is coming into the market, and that helps me decide if I'm going to enter a trade, hold a trade, or exit a trade. So I call that my tachometer, and I keep it visible at all times. So hopefully that will help you. Oh, and then let's talk about that too. We're going to actually look at, um, let's see, if we go to daytradingsupport.net, you can see here under resources, what I want to show you is it was very tricky for those of you that were trading last Wednesday through Friday. You'll notice that there was some divided volume, uh, and it's confusing because what's happening is it's getting close to contract expiry. So on the indexes, you'll have that expiry 4 times a year, every 3 months. So to check for that when that expiration is coming, to make sure you're not on the old contract, and then also it helps you decide if you want to trade on the current contract. What you can do is go to this page here, daytradingsupport.net, click on resources, brings you to this page. Scroll down. It says here, click futures instrument to check contract expiry. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on, let's say, the NASDAQ. So we click on the NASDAQ. Now you can see where all the concentrated volume is for the NASDAQ. All the concentrated volume coming in is on the September 2016 contract. So you still have some old information, or I'm sorry, some old contracts being traded on the old expired June contract. So that's a way to check which one is current. And when on Thursday, well, actually, yeah, on Thursday and Friday, I looked. It was actually divided. There was half the people were still trading on the June contract, and half the people were trading on the September contract. So that was real tough because you don't have all that concentrated volume trading on the current contract, and that might happen also. I didn't check this page on Monday, but that could have very well been where you had a whole bunch of people still trading on the June contract, which probably explains why we had such low volume compared to today. So now today you can clearly see most people are jumped on to the current September 16 contract. So hopefully that helps you determine and figure out which contract to be on. Like I said, just go to daytradingsupport.net, click on resources, come down here, select the instrument that you would like to go to, and check for the current contract, and then it'll take you to this page, and then you can see which one is being traded more. Just make sure you're on the one where more people are trading. All right, I hope that helped, and until next time, we'll talk soon.